Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
All right, before we start our discussion, we introduce ourselves first. My name is Syafi'i and
My name is Delphia Pelita.
I'm Citra Mica Natasya.
And I am Iwang Gustriando.
an honorable mention to our old friend Agung Nugraha. Rest in peace. All right, we start our discussion from the first question. What do you think of the idea of back to campus for offline learning while pandemic is still there? All right, I'll start first for the first question. From my own perspective, it's a good idea, of course, even in pandemic. But as long as we all get vaccinated, we're all probably going to be fine. What about you, Delphia?
I think goes offline such a good idea. Even the pandemic still there. I mean, we can discipline ourselves with protocol. That's my opinion.
And
Yes, I agree with Delphia. Online class are way too long and we have to start now.
okay,
And I'm agree with you guys. Going offline while the pandemic is such a good idea because I really want to meet all my friends, but I'm a little bit scared with the vaccination and stuff. Thanks.
okay. But do you all agree to get vaccinated first before going offline?
Me first.
Okay.
Okay. I agree because learning online it's kind of bored us and we never met before.
Mhm.
Okay, so I agree.
All right.
Okay. Who's next?
Next,
Iwang?
me.
Okay,
Me?
Citra.
Oh, okay.
Citra.
Go
Okay.
ahead.
To be honest, I'm afraid of getting vaccinated because there's a lot of bad news about it, but we still have to be vaccinated before corona for immunity.
Okay. Iwang?
Okay. My opinion is I'm definitely agree. Even I'm a little bit scared, but that's all for our safety, right?
Okay. So we're all agree the same opinion. All
Okay.
right. Next question is, what are the problems of online learnings? Who's first?
Me first. Me first.
Okay.
Okay.
The problem is we cannot really understand what teacher said sometimes because of network or else.
Yes.
Opinion. How about you guys?
Okay. About network.
Same with Dela. For me, the main problem is the student were unable to understand the lecture says explanation. Yes.
Because of network. Okay. Iwang?
I agree with you guys. I think it's hard to understanding the material because network and else. That's it.
Right. The main problems of online learning is network.
Work.
But if we look further, actually, there's more. Like when we are, studying in class, like we meeting, sometimes we get distraction from our parents and people around us
Yes.
because they don't know we are studying. Even we say,
Yeah.
some parents
Parents,
say
student,
they don't care. They just told us to do something and we have to do what they say.
Yep.
All right,
They always
next question.
disturb me. Okay, next.
What are the
Okay.
problems of offline learning during pandemic?
I'll be first.
Okay, Iwang.
Iwang first.
Yep. In mine, the problem is probably we can get COVID, but with the minimize on vaccination, we can save from COVID. That's it.
Okay.
I never learning offline before, so I think it's no problem to me.
Okay, Citra.
Okay.
I
That
ask
makes
you, how if we can offline class?
If we get to start offline class, I think I will adapt to our new study system. Like we usually study in online class, then suddenly online. If we get offline class, I think I will be adapt to our new study system.
Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay. The problem may
Okay.
be like that regulation, the regulation, if we want to go
Yeah.
offline, should be vaccinated, right?
Right.
And
Yeah.
most of people these days don't want to vaccinate themselves because they
Ah,
scared because bad news. Yeah, okay, spread the
yeah,
fear.
the bad news of the vaccine.
All right. Next question.
Number
Uh,
5.
how pandemic has impact our education?
Who's
Mm,
first?
Me? Me first.
okay.
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead.
The COVID-19 pandemic has changed the world of education, starting from the learning process, which is usually done in classroom face-to-face. But since the pandemic, it has changed to online learning. Teachers, students, and parents are required to be able to present an effective and active learning process, even that it is carried out from their respective homes. The COVID-19 pandemic, which had so many negative impacts, also had a many positive impact on the world of education in Indonesia. This positive impact can motivate through difficult times to continue to achieve Indonesia more advanced education goals. That's my
So
opinion.
that's really
Okay.
nice point. Yeah,
Yep.
that's really nice opinion. All right. Who else want to start
Thank
first?
you.
After
I'll be
Delphia.
next. I'll be next.
Thank
Okay, okay.
Uh,
Iwang.
who's me?
Yes, yes.
ladies first.
Oh, ladies first.
Okay, okay.
Hey,
Okay.
Citra,
ladies
go
Yeah.
first, go first.
first.
Yeah, ladies first. Go ahead.
Um, I think the impact of Corona in education is that weakens education.
What
Uh,
what do you mean about weakening of an education?
Uh, Due to Corona, school has been closed for almost 2 years, right? And look now, the
mhm.
children are lazy to learn. They don't do the homework. The parents
Yeah.
do the homework.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, yeah, a
In
lot of
my
them.
opinion,
Mm,
this pandemic has a negative impact not only with the education, but has a negative impact for everyone out there. But the most impact is with the education because we can do social things with friends and other.
but
Oh,
we got so many positive.
yeah,
But
How
actually,
much?
what
yeah,
the positive?
yeah.
So
Okay.
I
many
know,
positive.
Yes,
I
but
know. The
What
positive is still
can you say?
but it's
so
fine. It's
much, but
Yeah, because like COVID-19 pandemic led to the closure of schools and able to spread into the Indonesian people. In short, the government has implemented distance learning system or what is known as online learning about technology-based system currently requires educational institution, teachers,
Yeah.
students, and even parents to be technology literate. This greatly accelerates the transformation of educational technology in the country. This certainly has a positive impact because the use of technology in the world of education is in line with the era of the
uh,
Industrial Revolution 4.0, which continues to grow. So I think many positive impact than
Yeah.
negative impact.
yeah. Thank you for
That's
that.
that's even better.
But
That's even better.
Okay.
pandemic impact many sectors like economy, politics, and the worst is education.
Yes.
But and kids these days just playing smartphone, because what else they media to learn except smartphone and laptop, and they
Hmm.
most of them actually playing games more often than learning in home.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep. I
It
agree. I agree.
actually it actually the parents bad parenting, but not really their their what is it called, salah mereka. Okay. Next question. It's not
They're bad.
actually their fault. Okay, their fault.
Yeah. Therefore.
It's kind of like ping. All right.
Yeah.
Last question. What the
Yes.
government and teachers should do maintain the quality of education during pandemic. All right, I'll go first. Okay.
Mm,
Uh, it's very hard to determine what is the best for education during this pandemic. we don't want to lose the younger generation because this virus. If we force them to learning offline, but also if we don't and keep maintaining in online, I'm afraid they miss and the feel when learning in class directly, when they can ask and share the same feeling with friends and teachers.
Okay.
Yep, nice. Who's next?
Me. I
Okay.
think the government should make a program during this pandemic, including internet data, quota assistance, flexibility in the use of school operational assistance funds, allocation of aforementioned and performance for COVID-19 assistance in public and private schools most affected by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Okay. I'll next. I agree with that because I think they do their best. Like government give us an internet package,
Yes.
and the teacher give us the maximum subject for our best.
Yes, and I think the teacher must be more innovative in finding ways to make learning more interesting for their students.
Okay.
Okay. We finished the
Okay.
discussion, right?
Discussion.
Okay. This is the end of the discussion. All right.
What the
Conclusion
conclusion?
is we are all agree to go offline learning
Offline.
during
Yeah,
pandemic.
And yes, get the vaccine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Hang
can
out with friends.
And for
to meet each
Hey.
other.
Kiki.
we want
Yeah.
to
All right.
for the COVID-19 and so on.
I
Okay.
think that's all. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you,
And-
sir.
And thank you, Shara.
Thank you, sir, for watching
Okay.
our discussion.
Sir Espianto.
To Sir
Okay.
Efrianto, especially. All right. And
Yep.
we end this discussion. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
And
Aduh.
goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, sir.